Just the idea of a specific gaming antivirus can sound a bit weird, right? But the wrong antivirus software can actually cause some real pain in your gaming's experience. Look, antiviruses use up lots of your PC's resources, so getting the best performance without one of those best antiviruses designed for gaming on your PC, well, that could become a tall order. Hey, I'm Mike from cybernews.com. Today, I'm going to show you how an antivirus software can affect your gaming experience and why you should probably consider using only the best antivirus option while you're gaming. Okay, now history shows that cyber attacks against gaming communities are actually becoming more frequent than ever. And if that weren't enough, downloading mods, add-ons, or games from third-party websites, yeah, that comes with a high risk of introducing malware to your PC. So, why wouldn't every gamer consider using a top antivirus that won't slow down their gaming? Answer: you should. But there are some requirements that the best antiviruses for gaming on a PC should satisfy. Okay, so eyes on the screen, everyone. Let's list them all. Real-time protection. It's a must to keep you safe at all times. And activity optimization is indispensable for preventing stalls and stutters during gaming. A proper antivirus should also be able to detect as much malware as possible while remaining affordable at the same time. Oh, by the way, if you think I'm missing some other important requirements for good gaming antiviruses, well, let me know in the comments. Alright, our antivirus picks that satisfy those conditions are, in no particular order, Bitdefender, Norton, and TotalAV. Bitdefender is one of my best gaming picks primarily because of how lightweight it is. It barely affects your system when it's active, and an optimized Bitdefender gaming mode further reduces CPU usage. It even increased my frames per second in Counter-Strike by 9%. Even without this improvement, you can see that my FPS is fairly high during most portions of the game, which makes it the best antivirus for gaming on a laptop. But one downside is that this profile doesn't reduce CPU usage of the other active apps. Something I hope Bitdefender will implement in the near future, hint hint. Okay, but let's not forget Bitdefender's anti-malware measures. It has effective real-time protection and 100% malware detection score. Even independent testing from AV Test can vouch for that fact. So there, you can see the difference in FPS between those recordings. And just note that the time during the scan is when the antiviruses have the absolute most CPU usage. But even then, I never go lower than 60 frames per second, maintaining a comfortable frame rate. Bitdefender is also quite affordable if you consider the price per month. And even the most expensive prices can be cut almost down by half with our little Cyber News exclusive discounts. Just follow the link in the description to learn more, and then save as much as possible on your antivirus purchase. Okay, got it? Good. Alright, now Norton is yet another great option for PC gaming. But unlike Bitdefender, the Norton Game Optimizer reduces CPU usage of all the apps currently active on your device. I've noticed a significant difference when using this feature, but hey, you can compare the results for yourself. So, on your screen right now, footage on the right is without an antivirus, and on the left is Norton Antivirus with the gaming mode activated. Over 100 frames per second while security is fully enhanced. Yep, that feels pretty good. As far as security goes, Norton 360 for gamers is on par with Bitdefender. It has reliable real-time protection and an impressive malware detection score of, well, 100%. Maxed out. Once again, we have independent data to back those results up. Overall, Norton includes the best features for gaming, and I think that's what makes this the best antivirus with a gaming mode in 2022. Now, in terms of pricing, Norton is a bit less expensive than Bitdefender, and even more so with the best Cyber News discounts applied. Hint, hint number 2. Okay, now, TotalAV might not perfectly fit the gaming premise because, well, there is no TotalAV gaming mode per se. But, on the other hand, TotalAV while gaming proved to be quite effective at optimizing my PC. And I'm not just talking about CPU usage either this time. Oh no, it was TotalAV's ability to identify junk and duplicate files that was very useful. I mean, nothing runs faster than an SSD that's free of useless garbage files. Now in general, I've noticed that TotalAV is not affecting my gaming experience all that much. I would get about 60 frames per second at worst, but most of the time I actually had over 100 FPS on average. Performance aside, TotalAV is an impressive antivirus for gamers. It protects your PC in real time, detects all types of malware, and even has a password manager. Oh, and there's even a VPN included, the latter of which contains DDoS preventing features. So overall, I would call TotalAV the best antivirus for gaming on a PC in terms of security. TotalAV's pricing is not that far from Norton's, and it's reasonable, so at the end of the day, you can get a good deal with TotalAV. Alright, now before we wrap this up, I'm actually a little curious. What do you think is a good FPS ratio? I mean, for me, a stable 60 frames per second is more than enough, at least most of the time, and I'm getting older, so there's that. But I know that there are gamers out there that can't play on less than 100. Could you really see the difference? Alright, let me know how many frames per second are the best for you personally. Now in the end, the choice is clearly up to you. If you're mostly worried about performance, Bitdefender will be the best antivirus with gaming mode that you can get. Those who are more interested in different features will find respite with Norton. And finally, if you need better security to pair up with your gaming, TotalAV has to be the better option at that point. Alright, that's a wrap, and I'll see you all in the next one.